Hey internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the John Graves Show. I really didn't want to make another retake of this shit, so yeah. First off, getting right into it. New anime, Hyto Gensou no Grimgar, and I don't know what that shit is in English, but either way, it's another one of those animes in which that I could possibly compare to the medieval esque aesthetic of people of today being placed into this crazy ass medieval setting, and then they have to pretty much live their lives based around this sort of thing. And I will be fair, watching the first episode of this shit, really fucking intriguing. But I will be fair, is that learning names really isn't like a very strong suit of this series. So pretty much to make it easier for myself, I pretty much just roped everybody in with whatever class they were. And yes, I say class because this is one of those series out there which does actually do the class thing of the original D&D or Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior, whichever one of those you actually play. And they take those archetypes and they place them upon these characters. Even though every single one of them, they do kind of have their own little crazy personas and whatnot. So pretty much, this series, it doesn't necessarily explicitly start out with this part, but just to get the context across, the main characters of this series, they wake up in this random tower, and then of course they seem to be dressed like how we would dress today, you know, wearing like hoodies and normal like chains and like cargo pants and all the rest of this other and all the rest of this other stuff, and they are pretty much brought out of this random tower to where that they know of cell phones, video games, and all the rest of this other stuff, but they don't understand what they mean anymore, because those words, they really don't, because when you say video game, you literally think of a video game. You literally look at something like this and be like, oh, okay, that's a video game. Okay, cool. Whereas that their case is like, what the fuck is a video game? What the fuck is a cell phone? You know, they don't know what those are. So of course, it does kind of make a very interesting dynamic in terms of what is going on with all of these characters so far. And pretty much the crux of this first episode is that these characters are so, like, our main characters are so fucking weak that they can't even kill a normal fucking goblin. To where that they even state that goblins are supposed to be the weakest enemies in which that you can face as a brand new adventurer, knight, or pretty much whatever, that they are the easiest enemies to kill. And they're having a hard ass time killing it and working together. The only person who really seems to have any semblance of what of knowing how to fight would possibly be the cleric or the white mage in this case, in which that he seems to be the party leader, and he does seem to have a grasp upon whatever like he has, and he does actually suggest that every single one of them, that they go out, they find a guild master, and then they learn something based around how they pretty much have been fighting so far. So, of course, we have 6 classes, which are the 4 males. Of course, we have the cleric, who is the leader. We have the warrior, who is this big dude who carries a big ass sword, of course. Then you have the dark lord, the dark knight, of course, a smaller guy who pretty much sword and shield kind of guy, and then you have the thief. Then on the female side, you have the black mage, of course she's the one with the big ass titties, and then you have the hunter, the girl with the big ass. So of course, that's kind of how they pretty much portray our main characters, and all of them are really trying to get a hold upon what is going on, and they do a good job of dropping a little bit of story on you at first, of saying that when they're pulled out of this tower, they go over to a neighboring town where this eccentric dude named Brittany wants them to say his name with affection. Of course, he tells them, listen, I will give you all 10 silver pieces, you join my army, and pretty much from there on you work and you try to get better. Just don't give up. Keep on trying at it, and if you can continue to keep on trying, then you will get better. And pretty much they do breeze past like 2 weeks, because like as they're all together, you do see like these 6 characters say that there are stronger people in the party, but they all went off and they did their own thing. Whereas that they are the weaker people who pretty much had to branch together to form a party, and then they look out for one another. So that's kind of what is going on there. And then they go on, then they do the guild thing. And it's to the point now where that the whole first episode was just, these people are really, really, really trying to not die here. And this episode ends, nothing really happens aside from what I said earlier, but this episode ends with them not having any more money left. They don't have any money for food. They don't have any money to like sleep in the inn. They don't have any money for any of that. So pretty much it kind of ends off with, this is their last day to actually kill something and bring in some money so that they can fucking live. So for right now, it's a good opening. In terms of what the fuck is going on, I don't really know, but it is intriguing because, you know, the whole tower dynamic and how weak they are, and how will they grow to become better, and how they interact with one another is very, very, very interesting, and it's something that probably could end up working in the show's favor. But until then, this is only the first episode. I can't really say too much about it, but seems like it will get better, or at the very least, I hope it does. Now, I'll catch you guys on the next John Grave Show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. Tell me what do you think about this down there in the comment section. I'll see you next time.